My name is Jimmy, and I geek aircraft.
And my name is Lisa, and I geek music. What do you geek? Check this out.
I act because I love to inspire people.
Have I not reason, think you, to look pale? These two have ticed me hither to this place, a barren, detested vale. You see it is.
There's a point that I reach sometimes where I lose myself so completely in a character.
Here never shines the sun. Here nothing breathes.
It's an exhilarating feeling that I can't get anywhere else. My name is Emma, and I geek opening night.
And joining us to talk about geeking as Sussex County librarian Kathy Graybiel and director of the Delmarva Public Library, Susan Uphull. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
So the big question, what is geeking?
Well, in this sense, geek is a verb, and the verb means being in love or being passionate about something in your life, just having it be the overwhelming interest that you have. And so we're talking to people and finding out what they like to geek.
Okay, so this is all part of the library program. Tell us about Geek the Library.
Geek the Library is a national public awareness campaign about sponsored by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, as well as Library National Leaders, OCLC. And the idea is for people to reconnect with what they really love, and for us to remind people that the library has anything you need for that. You know, when we were talking about geeking aircraft, we could find all kinds of historic photos for you for that particular passion. And Susan's even found something for Lisa about the music that...
Yeah, even for geeking music, the Library of Congress American Memory Collection has a collection of late 1860 to early 1900 sheet music for African American music. So it's really interesting what you can find and librarians can find for you when we know what it is that you geek.
So how are you applying the Geek the Library in Sussex County at the libraries there?
Well, it's a statewide program, first of all. All the libraries have agreed to do it. We're slowly rolling out individual ideas from library to library, but the Sussex County Bookmobile is going to be renamed the Geekmobile for late spring through summer, and we'll be all over Sussex County, in particular, whether the libraries, but also shopping centers, public events, so that people can become aware of what they actually geek. People come to the library for all of those major issues and major things that happen in their lives, whether it's getting a job or getting married or retiring. But I think along the line they've forgotten that we're also there and can fill in all those gaps that they have in their personal discoveries. And of course we're kind of the concierge to get them on that track, and we call ourselves the original search engine, and can really personalize and make things much more meaningful than just calling something up on the web.
Now, I hate to say the words, but back in the day, I remember it was just books. It's not just books anymore.
It's not just books anymore. There are, we have programs. Lots of programs are going on across Sussex County right now that deal with financial management and home energy saving workshops. We have job centers in Sussex County libraries where they're helping individuals find jobs and find employment, helping them write a resume, helping them practice interview skills, helping them, just manage to get employed. And we have public access internet computers for people who can't afford to have computers in their home. And they are using us every day for many things, not just books anymore. But, one of the great things about the state of Delaware is that it's all one library catalog. And so no matter what it is that you're looking for, if your particular library doesn't have it, you can come into any library or look at the library's website and do a search and borrow anything within the state that's being held, no matter where it is. And it'll be sent to you free of charge.
With your library card, of course.
With your library card. Now, you have a lot of kid programs as well.
There are many kids programs, from the littlest for Gavin even, the Gavin age, to come in and sit down and have a story time. But there are also programs for kids who are older than just lap-sit kids. We have elementary age programs for after-school programs and summer reading programs. There are a lot of youth activities going on.
Well, and particularly now that we recognize that 0 to 5 age group, that's where so much learning goes on, and we've always been kind of the preschool door to reading, etc. And it's just more important than ever. and as well as for the senior community. You know, brain research shows that if you keep mentally active, that you know, the chances are you'll remain healthy. So we're there in that respect as well. It's that broad spectrum that people, I think, have kind of forgotten. But with this economic downturn, we're seeing more and more that people are kind of turning back. I call it the you know, the best deal that you've already paid for is to get your library card and come on in.
And like you said, if I think of something I want and maybe it's not at the Sussex County Library, you can still get it for me.
Oh, we're one of only 2 states in the country that have a statewide catalog where essentially it's one giant library for you with, you know, 1.x million items available.
All right.
Not bad, right?
Interesting, yeah. So we can all think about what we geek.
Yeah.
It's fun, and that's
you
the
geek?
important part. Remember that it's fun.
Yes, it is fun. And if you'd like to read more about Geek the Library program or to find a Kent or Sussex County library located near you, just go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Great
We
stuff.
appreciate it.
Still ahead on Delmarva Life, teenagers striving for protection through plastic surgery.
WBOC's Cleo Green joins us next to talk about a special story she's working on, Under the Knife. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.